everybody, welcome to the Wednesday edition of PROLINE. Jim Feist is here. I'm DAVEJIM022118, and we're looking forward to another great night at college basketball. Really good board tonight. Exciting matchup. NBA's got one more night off. NHL only has 3 games tonight, although I'm going to get involved in one of them shortly. It looks like a great card tonight, Jim. I've got two games I like. One of them is a free play that I'll talk about in a little bit. And the other one is a very, very strong bet tonight.
Well, I'm all over the board tonight, Dave. I got 10 plays that I want to play, but I got to cut that down. I got to get a little more conservative at this time of year and just isolate that down to 2 or 3. I also have 5 totals I like in college hoops, so I don't know what's going on. They just look really attractive, and you get days like that when everything looks good, and other days when you can't find anything that looks really good. So it's going to be a filtering down process for me for the next hour or so to get them ironed out and put them out to the public.
Yeah. Well, that's what you have to go through this time of year because, between the math, situations, different angles, whatever your methodology is, there's going to be lots of games that you end up with opinions on, and the idea is to, I guess you can play them all, some people do, but if you're in our business, you really can't, in terms of sending those games out to customers. I mean, I've got 20 opinions. My customers can't be risking 20, they're not going to play 20 games. It's as simple as that. So you have to do a better job of sitting them down.
There's no question. I mean, for me, I could go in there and let's hypothetically say I have 20 games and I'll put $50 a play on each one. But there might be 6 of those games that, and this doesn't sound like great money management, but hypothetically, I might put $2,000 on those other 6. Well, the reason you do that is you really don't have a strong opinion on all of them, but you like them a little, and over time, you'll hit 58%, 56% of those, and that is a profitable number. You actually do make money if you're laying 105 or 110, and you can hit 56 or 58. But on those other games where you're putting up bigger amounts, you expect to hit 60, 62. You hope to do that, 65 maybe. But that's the nature of our business. It's kind of like playing the stock market. You have a portfolio of investments, and not every investment is for the same amount of money, but you expect to make money on most of them. And you obviously put in stops in case the market goes down too far. In our game, betting on sports, you can't really put in stops unless you're playing live betting. So you make your plays early and then you play live betting. Not everybody has the time to do that. So
right.
It's not quite the same. I play both. I play the markets. I play currencies. I play, commodities and sports. I mean, that's what I do. So it's a different game, and you want to be aggressive, but you want to protect yourself as well. And I think protection is what a lot of amateurs don't understand. You got to protect your bankroll while you make it grow. So that's just a little lesson.
Well, I can't disagree with any of those points, that's for sure. Free play tonight. We haven't had one of those on the podcast in a while. I took Georgetown, getting the points from Xavier. Georgetown's improving every game. Looks like the market agrees. That line has dropped to 5.5 now. I did get 6.5. I still think it's worth playing. Georgetown is since they got blown out by Villanova. That was over a month ago. They've been in every game since, including the game they played against Xavier, where they really should have won the game before losing it in overtime against the Musketeers. I think Georgetown's an undervalued team at this point, Jim, and I like their chances of not only covering the spread. I think they've got a real good chance to win this game tonight.
Well, that might be a good spot to take the number and to put a little bet, like let's say a $200 better, you take the number and you put $50 on the money line. You know, it's those kind of things. If you feel like the team can cover a 5 or 6 point favorite, a dog, you might want to do that because you're going to pick up some pretty good change going back on the money line as well.
No question about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually. I mean, one of us usually gives out a free play, but I'm kind of impressed with the way Fresno handles UNLV, and I'm very down on the inconsistencies of UNLV. I'm betting on Fresno tonight as a free play.
Well, there's a couple of good ones, and if you want to get some stronger plays, I've got one up in the college basketball tonight. I'll be adding one in the NHL shortly. Just waiting for a little information to come in on that. And Jim, you've got a big night as well.
Well, I'm going to have a big night. I just don't know which ones I'm going to use because I have too many. But usually when I have too many, I do pretty well. You know, so I'll probably have 20 plays, and you know, you get some of those nights where you might win 18, but I can't give them all out, like you said. So I'm gonna give out what I can, and I feel strongly about. So they'll be up at vegassportsmasters.com and jimfeist.com in a very short period of time. So go there and pick up those plays. And Dave, a lot to talk about. Maybe we'll get into it again tomorrow. Louisville issue, Rick Pitino issues. There's been a lot of movement, and of course the NBA starts tomorrow. And what's going to happen now for the break, and who's going to come in ready to play again and get back in motion, and who's going to falter because they took some time off. So we'll get into that tomorrow.
Sounds good, Jim.
Thank you, Dave.